Today we're going to be learning an insane self-working card trick where the spectator themselves deals to the 4 aces. This will get crazy reactions and all you need is a deck of cards. So grab one of them and follow along. And let's first start with a quick performance so you know what the trick looks like. Here's how the trick looks. You give the spectator the deck. They deal as many cards as they want. In fact, to make it completely random so I have no chance of controlling anything, they can even shuffle the cards as they're dealing. They can deal multiple cards at once. They can deal cards from the middle. They can keep shuffling as they're dealing. And let's say they choose to stop there. I'd ask, are you sure you want to stop there? Because your decision will affect the outcome of the trick. They say yes, they want to stop there. Now, I'd ask them to deal these cards into 4 piles. And here is the thing. Had they dealt one more card or one less card, had they shuffled the deck just slightly differently, this wouldn't happen. You see, every single card on the top of each pile is an ace. They dealt to the 4 aces. That's the trick. Let's get right into the tutorial. This trick is very deceptive and I promise you it'll get great reactions because it's nearly impossible for the spectators to backtrack. You're creating a big sense of chaos in their head because you're having them shuffle the cards as they're dealing. You're having them deal from the middle of the pack as they're dealing. And while it seems like the trick is completely chaotic and the spectators are making all the decisions that lead to the final outcome, really, none of those decisions matter because there's a quick secret and a quick setup that you need to do before the trick. Before you start performing, you need to go through the deck and take out the 4 aces. And once you've done that, you're going to place them on top of the deck, like so. Now, the spectators don't know the aces are on top, but they're really on top. And now you can do any shuffle as long as you're maintaining the aces on top. For example, I like to do a riffle shuffle, but I make sure I'm clearly keeping the aces on top. I keep a large pile on top. So you can do riffle shuffles, you can do other fake shuffles, and I'm not going to get into that today, but as long as you keep the aces on top, you're ready to go. Now, you walk up to a spectator and have them deal as many cards as they want. Now, all that's really important is that they deal past the first 4 cards one by one. After that, here's a secret. None of it matters. They can deal from the top or they can shuffle the deck from this point and deal from the top, deal from the middle, deal multiple at a time, deal from the bottom. None of it matters. Here's why. Because the aces are already on the bottom of this pile. And here's where that's going to come into play. Because the aces are on the bottom of the pile, whenever they choose to stop, let's say they stop right there, you have them deal into 4 piles. Now, when they're dealing to 4 piles, the aces will always end up with 1 on each pile because the bottom 4 cards are aces. So there's the aces on each of the 4 piles and it's self-working. Let me show you with the aces face up just so you get a better idea. You start with the aces on top. You have them deal as many cards as they want. Let's say they say stop there. And again, you can make it extra random by having them shuffle as they're dealing, add chaos, have them take cards out of the middle, have them take cards out of the bottom. It really makes them feel like they have full control and that it's super chaotic and there's no way this trick can happen. You have them deal into 4 piles. And as you can see, the bottom 4 aces, the bottom 4 cards, are distributed 1 on each pile. So this trick is completely self-working. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. We're a new channel. We're starting up, so any support helps. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.